Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Duos Gaming. Today we're going to be going over the Tier 10 German heavy tanks, the E100, the PZ7, and the Mighty Maus. It's going to be how to use their armor correctly and how to take them out effectively on the battlefield. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned and we're going to jump into the team trainer.
Okay guys, welcome to the very first part of this episode. We're going to be showing you guys how to use the Maus correctly. Not really showing how to use it, but how to kill it, because everyone wants to know how to kill a Maus, and it's really not fun to fight a Maus. But you know, you gotta do it sometimes. Take one for the team. Where am I going?
Just meet in the middle.
Okay, gotta give me a second. It's gonna take me a bit.
Enemy spotted!
Spotted an enemy. Dang it.
Anyways,
really hoping
everybody knows the strong points of the German heavies are sideswiping. So we're going to start with the sideswiping.
Sideswiping first. Got it.
And pretty obviously, we know, so I'm in the E100 right now, so I've got upwards of, I believe, 418 millimeters of penetration. Ooh. If I roll high. And when Cody is angling his armor like this, I have about a 50-50 chance to go through his cheeks with a regular AP shell. That one didn't go through, but that's where you're going to want to shoot the Maus no matter what. If Cody was looking at me, Cody, look at me.
I'm looking. Give me a sec. I'm slow.
So if he's looking at me, it's going to be a lot easier for me to pen the cheeks. It still might not go through considering I'm using a regular AP shell, but I'm going to try anyways. Nope, didn't go through. But if I load a heat shell on the Maus and he's still looking at me, hold on for the super long reload on the E100. I'm using the 15 centimeter
half
cannon.
This video is gonna be you reloading.
I know. But with a premium shell, we're able to go through the center cheek of the Maus right here. It's not too much of an issue for the E100. But remember, if you're shooting heat at the Maus, do not shoot him in the side. This lower plate, about a 50-50 chance that the tracks are going to absorb the heat shell, because heat shell is bad against spaced armor, and there your tracks count as spaced armor. So if you're still shooting heat at the Maus, make sure you're shooting at the head. And this is almost a guaranteed penetration for the head. I'm not even going to shoot and waste his hit points there. The back's really easy to pen as well. No spaced armor there. But if the Maus is looking at you, you're going to want to shoot at the center of the track, center of the turret. And that's going to be still, I mean, you got about a 60% chance to go through. The Maus is an incredible heavy armored tank.
Now, we're going to show you guys when if I'm not sideswiping, I'm coming at you, looks like a normal tank. Obviously a normal tank, but if I'm coming at you,
in comparison to the
I'm just driving, and
supernatural
like
tank
out
that
in
the
the
Maus
open,
is.
basically.
But
out
if
in the open, and there's no buildings.
If the Maus does get caught outside, you can easily shoot him in the lower plate if he's looking right at you. It's not difficult to pen at all, and I'm still shooting premium shells. But you can pen it with AP as well in that part. And don't try shooting in the upper plate. It's not going to go well. And the turret ring, these little spots right here that jag it up with like metal sheets, those count as spaced armor, so it's going to be pretty difficult to go through them as well. Even though it does mark red, it's pretty difficult to go through. We're going to go ahead and try it. Oh, I shot him right through the turret ring. I guess that's the perk of having the 150 millimeter cannon on the E100. But if you don't have incredible, if you don't have good penetration like the E100, I recommend you shoot for the cheeks of the Maus, lower plate, or try to get to his side. And just for good measure, I'm going to take out the Maus.
No.
Oh, no! I dinged.
Do you want to? I was going to say, do you want to talk about how to kill your tank and how to use it real fast before you freaking kill me?
I'm not so sure we're going to be able to do that in 45 seconds.
Why'd you make the video so short? Dang it.
I'm crushing the enemy.
Idiot.
Alright, we're going to re-queue into the team trainer, and we're going to show you how to take out the E100 this time. Alright guys, we just queued right back into Himmelsdorf, same map, and now we're going to show you how to use and defend against the E100. I'm using the 15 centimeter cannon, but that's not really going to matter on this because I'm not going to be shooting. Cody over there is in the Leopard. He's going to be shooting AP and premium shells. He'll tell you which one he's going to be shooting, and we're going to show you how to kill this thing and how to use this thing. Okay, but first, as we talked about in the Moss, the German tanks are good at sideswiping. So that's what we're going to try first. When you're in the E100, same as the Moss, when you're sideswiping at this angle right here, there's no way that Cody's going to be able to pen me. And if you back up, he can shoot you in the viewport. Yeah. That whole bar up on the top of your tank there is a weak point in the E100, and you're going to want to watch out for that. Usually, if you are above tanks, they won't be able to see that at all. And they usually only pen the viewfinder in every other shot. Was that a premium shell or a heat shell that went through the viewport?
That was regular APCR shell.
Okay. But, you stop shooting me for a second. What did you hit there?
That was
turret
your,
ring, yeah?
Turret ring, yeah.
The turret ring, just like the Moz, can be a weak point.
But
lower plate, obviously, is a weak point. We don't have to show that one.
Most people won't be able to aim in. Like, I could just sit here and aim in. Most people will be trying to hide and take quick shots on you, so especially if you're like trying to shoot them back, they're not going to be sitting here like I am, so that you don't have to worry about beating the turret ring as much. Unless they know you just shot, they're going to take a shot on that.
And another big thing with the E100, just like the Moss, if Cody loads a premium shell, I back up here, and he's able to see the front of my turret, but he's not able to see the lower plate. He'll easily be able to go through. So go ahead and load a premium shell, shoot me right in the cheek.
That was premium.
Yeah, see where that shot went in, right in my cheek?
Give me a second.
It doesn't really matter on the E100 like it does in the Moss if you shoot the center or not. He can shoot basically anywhere in the front cheek. That one dinged. Was that a regular shell or was that a premium? Yeah, make sure that when you are shooting the E100 and you can only see his cheek, if you don't load premium shells, you're not going to be going in that many times. And something that I'm going to release a video shortly showcasing the IS-7. If you are looking straight at an enemy tank and you're making a push, it's best if you wiggle. You wiggle. It gives them less of a chance to shoot your lower plate and more of a chance to shoot right into the tracks of your vehicle, doing no damage. But overall, those are the major weak points of the E100. Is the viewport, the entire face of the turret ring, and obviously the lower plate. So when you are fighting a tank and you are not sideswiping, and if you are reloading, keep the corner of your vehicle facing the enemy. And if you could stop, Cody, because I'm not that fast. Keep the corner of your vehicle facing the enemy and just hold the right bumper to continue to look away from the Leopard here. This way, Cody, go ahead and shoot a heat shell at my turret, but not when I am looking at you, like this.
You gotta get this.
He's going to have a much harder time going through my turret. Was that a heat shell? I mean, HE?
Oh yeah, it was HE.
You shot HE. I meant heat, retard.
I thought you meant HE. Give me a sec.
You got 17 seconds. But just like that, I just ricocheted a premium shell from the Leopard. Make sure you are not looking at the enemy when you are reloading the E100. That's the main point. He's not going to be able to pen me. And for good measure.
Ow.
He's ammo rack now. He won't.
I won.
Alright, but that's the E100. And now we're going to jump in with the PZ-7.
Oh my God.
Which is the newest Tier 10 German heavy tank. Alright guys, we're in on the third and final German heavy tank, the PZ-7. I'm going to be playing in the 100 again. And we're going to show you mostly how to take out the PZ-7, because the armor on the PZ-7 is actually rather troll in a sense. Because it's got amazing armor all around the tank, especially when he's sideswiping like this. Actually, I can still shoot his lower plate right now if you want to hide that. Yeah.
Okay, this is a bad spot because
you don't know how to.
I'm on a look. There's a corner. Look right here. See? You see this corner?
Yeah.
You can't go all the way up with flush.
Oh. But yeah. So if I'm back here, I'm not going to be able to shoot the PZ-7 in the lower plate. The entire side of his tank is going to be an auto ricochet here. The tracks are just going to absorb the damage. But this part right here, where you see my reticle pointing, is a major weak point on the PZ-7. If I can shoot it right here,
Ow.
700 damage on the E100's 15 centimeter. It's going to be no problem. That was with a regular AP shell. And no matter if he's looking right at me, go ahead and look right at me. He's still looking at me, and still able to pen him in the same spot. Now go ahead and look directly at me. You don't have a repair kit on that tank, do you?
I was already looking directly at you.
No, with your hole as well.
Oh.
So now he's looking right at me, and I'm able to pen him in the lower plate pretty reliably.
Ow.
The only defense really that the PZ-7 has is face hugging and trying to get his turret in the way of the shot. Because it's going to be very difficult for me to pen the side of his tank over here where you see me aiming, which was the weak point that I was showing. I'm not going to be able to pen it. And your only hope to go through the PZ-7 at this point with any tank is going to be right down here, which is going to be a 50-50 if you're going to go in, and the turret ring, which I'm going to try and kill him here with. Nope. This part right here is also spaced armor on the PZ-7, so it's going to be difficult to go through, especially if you're firing heats. But I should be able to go through this point right here, and see what Cody's trying to do there, get his cannon in the way of my gun. But it doesn't matter, because the PZ-7's armor, if you know where to pen it, is extremely easy to go through. And I didn't shoot a single premium shell through that entire thing, and that was all AP. Alright guys, but that is an overview of the E100, the Moz, and the PZ-7. Good luck, PZ-7 drivers. If they know about your weak points, they're going to go through you almost every shot. The main defense in the PZ-7, since that weak point is so tiny, just keep moving your tank back and forth, and it gives the shooter a lot less chance to go through you. But I hope you guys liked this video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more, and we'll see you in the next one.